trivia question for you.
We'll endeavor to try as much as possible to get the marks for you after each jump. Europe of Guyana. First attempt coming up in the under-17 boys long jump final for the Guyanese. Close on the board, challenging the 6-meter mark. I'm not sure I saw the flag go up.
All right, we really do have a true trivia for you. What year did our announcer, Philip Arnett,
looked like it might have been a foul from the angle that we are seeing it from, but these officials in a far better position than we are to judge fair jumps and foul jumps.
Short order, and to see if anybody can get that win. And you'll love the surprise. With another one so you can think about it. Don't use no cell phones. Stay on no cell phones. Stay off of Google. So, what year did our event presenter, Dawn Woodside, what year did she win 2 gold medals at CARIFTA? So, what year did she win 2 gold medals
390
at CARIFTA?
Euan Young of Jamaica, one of the medal contenders here.
Euan Young from Jamaica.
A 703 performer this season, Euan Young. Takes off behind the board. Only one competition this season where he's gone over 7 meters. In fact, only one competition where he's legally gone over 6.90 meters.
Coming here with a high school championship gold medal for his school, and finds in the long jump, fine speed on the runway. Look behind the board, and that's the first round. Figuring out the breeze in the stadium can be tricky for a jumper. The stadium open at both ends, and so breezes can come through back and forth and change the run-ups. But Young, competent jumper, having a chat with Jeremy DeLissa on the left-hand side, the Jamaican jumps coach, and comes across, recharged, redirected, back for the second round.
.429, Javier Cato from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Set a high jump record in the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Inter-Secondary Schools Championship at 1.90 meters in the 14 to 16 age group. Also a solid triple jumper. Got out to 6.64 in the long jump at the Vincentian Trials.
Has a good example to follow in you or Ryan, who's in the under-20s.
And we'll try as best as possible to try and get you these marks being put down by these jumpers in this under-17 final. Here in Massiah of Barbados.
Consistent this season, 6.48 and 6.47.
was not 1984.
Competitor 533, Imanni Matthew of Trinidad and Tobago. Another one of those gold medal contenders here.
7:04 the Tobago Falcons games, and puts him in a group of gold medal contenders here.
His personal best 7:05 done last year, 2022, as a 14-year-old, so a lot of talent. Takes off just behind the board, but that's a big one. Best effort we've seen so far for sure.
He can really jump, a very smooth run up, and when he gets a takeoff, elevates and steps up into the air and has the speed help him travel horizontally. A lovely effort by Imanni Matthews.
That's a big one. Maybe we'll get the measurement on that one, because it has surely taken the lead. Imanni Matthew, Trinidad and Tobago, still 15 years old, turns 16 on the 28th of June. Wendell Williams, his coach, the jumps coach for the Trinidad and Tobago team, also the man who guides Andwele Wright, the Trinidad and Tobago record holder in this event. As we have another look at Imanni Matthew. And he took off from behind the board as well. Oh, here's another big one. This time from the Bahamian. Moxey Jr., Kenny Moxey Jr.
Kenny's dad is also a former CARIFTA athlete. He would have competed on several teams with me, and so you're seeing a changing of the pontons here with Kenny Moxey Jr. His father was actually a pole vaulter.
Big jumps back to back in the boys under 17 long jump. Euan Young, Moxey Jr, Matthews of TNT looking the best of all.
Van der Veer of St. Martin. Under 17 400 final coming up shortly as well. I think the stadium announcer going through all the Bahamian names who will be contesting finals today. Or maybe not, no. This is the long jump final for under 17 boys. That's our focus. As Courtney Kinglock of Jamaica just ran through the pit just there. And it gets the red flag.
So 400 meters.
Competitor 520. Jahaziel David of Trinidad and Tobago again taking off behind the board. And maybe just challenging the 6-meter mark. Are getting ready for the 400 finals. The leaders are concerned, those in the medal positions.
All right. Beautiful. We hope you're enjoying yourself on this cool Nassau evening. Oh, that wave is still going. Okay,
There's competitor 124. Kenny Moxey Jr. of the Bahamas. Best of 623 came in the third round. Takes off just behind the board. Almost went off into a karate sideways kick, but gets over 6 meters.
Twist in the air during his flight phase, and he and coach Kenny Moxey need to work on that. Certainly has good spring in his legs and good speed on the runway.
CARIFTA Games 2023.
623 before that last effort. I don't think that bettered his previous mark. This is competitor 429. Javier Cato of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Looks as if we are down to the final 8 because we are in round 4. Has a 634 to his credit, Cato.
Improving, 623, 633, 634. Needs a bit more to get towards the podium.
Octathlon 400 also getting ready to start as he pulls out of that jump. Very disappointed.
Happens a lot in the 4th round because after the first 3 rounds, they stop the competition and reconfigure with the best jumper from the first 3 jumping 8th, and that can cool down people's minds and their bodies, and you see lots of fouls in the field events in round number 4.
Octathlon boys 400 meters coming up as well. 2 heats of that as we're with the long jump for under 17 boys. This is a final. Competitor 58, Aaron Massiah, Barbados. 635 is best in round 2. Octathlon boys 400 athletes on their marks. Heptathlon girls 200 meters, long jump final for under 17 boys. Also in progress, Imanni Matthew of Trinidad and Tobago.
Lovely jumper, great speed on the runway, seemed to have a nice takeoff, and there's a bow to the fans in the grandstand and the applause. He knows that feels really like he was in the zone. Nice takeoff, nice flight, nice landing, and Matthew's putting on a show in the boys under 17 long jump.
Medal ceremony.
Always peppering that 7-meter line all night.
Flag still fluttering in the faces of the jumpers.
From the crowd, Anthony Chin of the Cayman Islands finished 3rd on his first attempt, jumped 6.48. Finishing 2nd was Aaron Massiah of Barbados. On his final attempt, he jumped 6.49, and leading the field Imanni Matthew of Trinidad and Tobago, the only competitor to clear the 7-meter mark twice. He jumped 7.13 on his first attempt, 7 meters flat on his last attempt to secure the gold medal. Back to you.
Yeah, thanks very much. Having a look there at Anthony Chin of the Cayman Islands, a 6:48 effort getting him the bronze medal. The medals really being shared here on the opening day of CARIFTA 50. Fabulous day for Barbados, capped off by Massiah, 6:49, a final round effort, snatching silver by 1 centimeter. It always feels sweet when you get the best jump in the last round and when it counts for something big. This man was never threatened tonight. Imanni Matthew of Trinidad and Tobago came in with a personal best of 7:05 from last year, a season's best of 7:04. And he performed to expectations. Wendell Williams, the long jump coach for the Trinidad and Tobago team, said to me a few days ago that this was among their strongest areas and that we are seeing through Imanni Matthew, who wins the under-17 long jump.